Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 59 of Cameron's Nostalgia Podcast. I'm your host, Cameron Strickland. Today I have with me Antony Elworthy. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Cameron.
Now, for any of the guys who don't know, Antony is an animator who works for feature films and children's shows. Am I right?
That's correct. Yes, I've worked on feature films and TV shows around the world, Cameron.
Nice. Let's begin our first question.
Let's go.
How did you get interested in animation?
Uh, I've always enjoyed watching animation, and I realized that at a certain age that it's possible to actually do it, and it's really fun to do. When I gave it a try, I loved it.
And what was your first animation gig?
My first animation gig was on a show here in New Zealand called Life on Ben, which is a story about some microbes that are lost on the skin of an adolescent boy trying to find their way home. So it's educational and a little bit gross.
All right, let's go on to the credits on IMDb.
Sure.
You worked on Little Robots.
Yeah, I did. That was in Manchester a long time ago. It's a fun show. Have you seen it?
Well, I was watching it when I was a kid,
Oh, were you? Okay. I'm glad somebody was.
and there was Fireman Sam,
Yeah. It's a really popular one in Wales.
and you worked on the feature film Corpse Bride.
That's right. That was my first feature film, and that was a lot of fun to work on. It's a big step up from kids' TV to a feature film like that. The craft level was really high, and there was a lot of expectation on all the animators and puppet makers and camera team that were working on that film.
And you worked for $9.99.
Yeah, in Sydney, that was an interesting film. Uh, Yeah, I can't remember the name of the writer, but he's an Israeli writer that writes these short stories that are quite surreal and strange. And the director, I think, was Talia Rosenthal, put it together into that feature film, which was, really quite a kooky and unusual film. Again, lots of fun to work on.
Edgar Carrot.
Say that again, sorry, Cameron?
Edgar Carrot.
No, I don't know what that is.
That's okay. You worked on Caroline.
Coraline. Yeah, that was the first film at Leica. And so I moved to Oregon to work on that film. Um, and yeah, it's one of those films that's had a lot of impact for a lot of people. That's probably the one film that people, uh, the film that I've worked on that people remember the most, that I get the most feedback on.
You worked for Frankenweenie.
Yes, I did. That was another Tim Burton film. Um, and that was a black and white film, which was a bit unusual in this day and age. But interestingly, even though it's a black and white film, we shot it in color. Uh, but most of the props and sets and things had very little color in them, but we still shot it in color, and then they desaturated the film afterwards.
And you are the animation director for Buzzy Bee and Friends.
Is that what it says on IMDb? I was the animation director on the pilot episode of that. I spent a long time sort of developing the look, and with a team of people, we developed a world for Buzzy Bee to live in. But after we'd made the pilot in stop motion, the owners of the property decided to make it in CG instead.
I have seen Box Trolls.
Did you like that film, Cameron?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some great stuff in there. That character Snatcher driving that crazy um, monster robot at the end is incredible.
You worked for My Life as a Zucchini.
Yeah, that's right. Uh, in France, I worked on that film, which was directed by Claude Barras, and it's a film about some orphan children that with terrible, um, difficulties in life, but they come together and form a unique bond. It's a very uplifting film. It's beautiful, but it's also funny.
And you worked for Kubo and the Two Strings.
Yes, again at Leica, that one. Um, it's one of their big epics.
And Isle of Dogs.
Yes, I love dogs too. I worked on that one in London. It was a Wes Anderson film. Have you seen that one, Cameron?
I seen that.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, I really enjoyed working on it. I think Wes is a really interesting director that has this very unique kind of approach to making movies, especially stop motion movies. Cameron, I'm really sorry, but I have to cut the call short. It's been great talking to you, but I need to go and join another meeting. So I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you again another time.
Stay tuned for more guests coming up. Until next time, peace.
Peace out, Cameron.